Hello, it's Haley with the Armageddon Report. The Storm Prediction Center obviously is messing with all of us. Because doesn't that kind of look like a foot and a ball or something? Football, or maybe hacky sack or whatever. So they do that on purpose, right? Making these funny looking shapes. So anyway, to actually blend that into specific weather things. So those are the slight risk areas today, the areas outlined in yellow. But first, we'll go on over to here where we've got one severe thunderstorm warning in effect, and it looks like it's this isolated cell for now. Maybe we'll build into something larger, don't know. So, North Carolina, let's zoom out in case you'd like to have some context of where this is. And it's apparently booking eastward, but no watches in effect. However, there are a couple mesoscale discussions in effect where they're saying watches are possible. So first we've got a Tennessee and Kentucky area where it says watch possible. And if you're not familiar, it goes watch unlikely, watch possible, watch likely. And this is a new thing that I hadn't noticed before. I mean, I assume it's new. Maybe it's that I just don't read and have no memory. Anyway, probability of watch issuance. I had not seen that before. So 40% on this one. And then down here, North Carolina, northern North Carolina. It sounds redundant somehow. Northern/western North Carolina and southern Virginia is in another area of watch possible, where they've got probability of watch issuance 60%. And that is, of course, where the only severe thunderstorm at the moment is occurring. But right, so we'll switch back here to give you some context. So these are the slight risk areas, and now we'll pop on over to what's possible for today. So today, there's as high as a 30% chance of winds, and that'd be 58 miles per hour, greatest considered severe winds. And for some reason, this little area in Texas is on all of these maps, not connected at all, just this tiny little area going on. Here's the hail map, so it'd be 1 inch or larger, and in the black hatched areas where significant hail is possible, that would be 2 inches or larger. And of course, it does mean that there won't be 2 inch or larger hail anywhere else. It just means that it's more likely to occur in the black hatched area. And we've got 2 areas of 5% tornado chance, which is fairly large, and then a tiny little Texas thing going on with the 2%. So if you're not familiar with the numbers, I have to do this every day, right? 5% chance, what does that mean? You pick any random point in here, and that means there's a 5% chance that that point, or neighbors within a 25-mile radius of that point, will see a tornado. So it's low and it's high. So obviously on 30%, that means there's a 1 in 3 chance, if you're in the 30%, that you or a within 25-mile neighbor of you will see hail or wind in this case. I don't know. Tomorrow, we've got a huge, I don't know, does that look like a bat? In a way. They're just messing with all of us, right? They're just drawing funny looking shapes just to make it more amusing. No, it's probably actually related to science somehow. Anyway, so huge slight risk area tomorrow, and if we pop on over to the probability map, so we've got as high as a 30% chance, and then black hatched area as well. So that would be probably, given what it's been going up to this point, probably there'd be an area where very large hail is possible. But look, and then the 5% covers even more tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, got a fairly large slight risk area again, and then if we pop on over here once more, there's your slight risk, and then 5%. So it looks like Texas, looks like basically this area in Texas, and Oklahoma, of course, is in it every single day with the 5% at least. Right. And then day 4 through 8, predictability too low. I need to make it sound more like it's end of the world. Predictability. No, doesn't work that way. So there's predictability. When there's nothing on the map, there's 2 things that the Storm Prediction Center puts. Either predictability too low, probability too low. So the difference is, in this case, that means there is severe weather forecasted, but there's not enough agreement yet in the models for them to actually say, yeah, we think it's going to happen here. The timing and I don't know. If you read it, they'll talk about like specific, amplified, GFS, that means something. MREF, who knows what any, baroclinic. It's lots of technical terms. So if you'd like to learn some verbiage to make yourself look smart around your non-weather friends, or they'll just be like, what on earth is that person talking about? You should go ahead and, read the text of it. Synoptic up to pattern. Something's going on. Who knows? But anyway, today, right, it's, you know, a foot. Today is foot day in the map. So if you're in the foot or the hacky sack region today, you should absolutely pay attention. Right, and you should pay attention, of course, even if you're not, because you may be in a foot or hacky sack area later on. WickedWix is WICKEDWX. Also weather.gov, Storm Prediction Center, wherever you get your weather. Lots of W's. I like saying that. Wherever you get your weather. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Enjoy whatever today is, right? It's Dienstag, isn't it? Es ist Dienstag. Und auf Wiedersehen.